It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the San Francisco 49ers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the leg down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They all running here with Jaden Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. We're going to 54. Right in. Switch. Hey. Here we go. 40. Here we go. 46. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. you've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start the drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Yeah! Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. There we go, kill. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Gun. Hey, kill.
Back to the air, Prescott. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
It's a good play. And this is 3rd.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
There we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Go.
Running back sent in motion.
26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Go to 54. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. This is caught by Blue. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Prescott to throw once more. Complete out to the right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing again, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now it's Prescott again. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterbury. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
A third down run with Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 13. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 54. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
At 47.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And all the way into the second quarter, our opening drive ends in 3.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28-yard
line up the design keeper. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 35 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
His game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. Across midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
We've set it downs from the 37.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 21. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
That That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He goes to the hurry up here. Here's a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the left side, and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Prescott. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Dak. They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First and 10, Prescott. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
47, we go 46.
Another throw for Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. And they'll throw. Third and long. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Aubrey puts it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Sign quarterback run here. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Here's a design run. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Prescott on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything wrong and you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
We've set it down from 37.
Yeah, here we go. 47. We're going to 52. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Motion man left is Lamb.
26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air, Prescott. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! We go 46! We go 47! Hey, 47! 26!
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Here we go! Hey, kill! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Gun. Here we go. Kill! 26.
Dak throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. First play is a design run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Line
up the design keeper. Has a hole left, room to run. The 30. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of first needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
10 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Dak now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
George Pickens. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Tigers.
Throwing again, Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Looking quickly here.
Complete to George Pickens. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Now it's Prescott again. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Offense in the hurry up here.
Recovered by the offense.
3rd and long, Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Tigers start the 2nd half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And his guys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting this drive with a design run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
18!
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This one will be intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Tigers get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
47!
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here go, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Outside, Ferguson's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We'll hear from the pistol. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Victor, we're going to 54. 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Tigers now trail by just a point in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. First plays the design run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. The gun is Purdy. Flush out now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to wisely get into the slide. Manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Quarterback run here. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Working quickly here.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
27. Tigers 20.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Count! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 47! 26!
Prescott on first and 10. That's Lamb running the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Under. Here we go, 40!
Dak to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brett Warner. And the 49ers will take over beyond their own 40.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
21!
Starting this drive with a design run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. a design run. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's on the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He stops at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
18! Watch out!
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get set! Get set! Right around set! Box! 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 Box!
Line up the design keeper. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
18! What is this? Here we go.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on 17-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
At the 43-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Houston.
They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again is Dan. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.